South Carolina Senator Lindsey Graham endorsed presidential candidate Jeb Bush today. It's the least interesting thing to happen to Jeb Bush's campaign since Jeb Bush. This past week, the Bureau of Labor Statistics said that 7,000 more people lost their jobs than they originally expected. 7,000 people. That's like the same amount of people attending a New Kids on the Block reunion concert. And everyone involved in that deserves to lose their job. But as of right now, there's no explanation for the additional job loss. So I think now it's my job to wildly speculate and list some insane reasons some people have probably lost their jobs recently. Reason number one, some people might have lost their job. Way more people expected to get $1.5 billion than should ever expect to get $1.5 billion. If Oprah expected to get $1.5 billion, that makes sense. If every person you passed at a gas station expected to get $1.5 billion, that's insanity. Especially considering the type of people you meet at a gas station. I once met a guy at a gas station named Thunder. What would a guy named Thunder do with $1 billion? No, seriously, I really need to know. Insane reason number two, some people have probably lost their jobs recently. People who received hoverboards as gifts over the holidays have probably suffered from some type of fire by now. It's safe to assume that. It's actually safer to assume that than it is to actually own a hoverboard. They probably burned down their office. And by the way, I'm actually starting to think that this whole hoverboard fire issue was actually the company's plan all along. First, they made a product that appeals to the worst people that you know. Then they made that product explode. I'm just saying. Reason number three, some people have probably lost their jobs recently. People are still eating Chipotle. I'm pretty sure some people have gotten sick from that and can't work, but I kind of understand why they haven't stopped eating Chipotle. It's like the most delicious poison. Actually, Chipotle just announced that on February 8th they will be closing down all of their locations for one day for a health and sanitation meeting. So much like their customers, for that one day, Chipotle can't even. And the fourth and last reason some people definitely lost their jobs this week. Several key members of Ben Carson's presidential campaign left this week. I imagine they left because he kept falling asleep in meetings. Or not. They're actually not sure if he was awake or not at this point. Neither is Ben Carson, really.